Hello everyone, I'm Troublesome Trucks, and it is a new week, so we have a new Crash City requested episode. Today, episode 194, and we have a request from Zoe is Cute from Complete Series, and they requested, I guess, purple and blue free-for-all. So we have engines Charlie, Thomas, Splatter, Belle, Rosie, Hank's Tender, Lady, and Sir Handle. It'll be the best out of 7 rounds. May the best engine win, and without further ado, let's begin this episode. Alright, and we are ready to start round 1. So again, this is a free-for-all. We could have like 2 different teams of blue and purple, but this is just a free-for-all. So we got Belle going first, followed by Thomas, then got Charlie. Hank's Tender is on the way. We got Lady, then Rosie. Thomas is pushing Belle, otherwise everything seemed to be going pretty good. Rosie is caught the back of Hank's Tender. Lady helps out Hank's Tender, and Rosie goes down. Thomas has his front wheels off. He's trying to go the wrong way. Oh my goodness, Charlie goes down. Thomas tried to switch tracks again. Hank's Tender goes out. Then Splatter and Belle also had a collision. Now Splatter is facing off with Sir Handle. Lady is stuck on the cross tracks. This has been a chaotic first round. And Splatter and Sir Handle are still at odds with each other. Splatter crashed into Belle and they got derailed, and then Belle tipped over, and then Splatter had his front wheels off, and Sir Handle made his way back around. So I think Sir Handle was the last one going. We got Lady and Splatter still on the tracks, but they're not moving. So I think Sir Handle was the last one going, so I guess he will take the first point. So Sir Handle, looks like our only narrow gauge representation in this competition, will get the point on the board. Well done, Sir Handle. You are currently in the lead, although it's only round 1, but good start nonetheless for you. Let's see how things go from here. Alright, we're now back at the starting gates for round 2, and Sir Handle will go first after he won the previous round. And we got Splatter on his way. Following that up will be Lady. We got Charlie now. And then it is Belle. A close call between Splatter and Charlie. Splatter's going after Sir Handle. Thomas. And finally, Hank's Tender. Alright, we got a lineup of engines. Lady, Splatter, and Sir Handle. Charlie joins, and now Rosie pushed Belle too much and fell off the tracks. Lady and Charlie go down on the corner. Belle crashes into Hank's Tender and gets some help from Thomas to finish him off. We got Splatter and Sir Handle on one side, and Thomas and Belle on the other. Sir Handle's still in. Oh, could he get another point? Thomas just fell off on the points. That was not good for him. Hank's Tender's kind of blocking the track a little bit, but Sir Handle and Splatter managed to squeeze by. And we also got Belle just chugging around. So I think we might need some sabotagers, because I'm not quite sure when these engines will collide. So yeah, so we're going to have the sabotagers at the ready. Might wait till Belle comes back around, or gets past. So sabotager is going out now. Oh my goodness, they're going really slow. Are they going to get past the cross track? They just barely do before Sir Handle and Splatter get there. Sabotager might be dying out on us. They're going really slow. Belle just on the other side, still going around. Splatter and Sir Handle are about to catch up to the Sabo. And now Sir Handle is sandwiched between them. So being slowed down, that might give Belle an opportunity to crash into the side of them. Might release the other sabotager in a minute, but I think Belle is making her way around. Who will she pick off first? And oh no, it looks like Splatter can't handle the pressure, pushing too much, and now has his front wheels off. Can he recover? It looks like he's going at some wonky angles. Can he switch tracks maybe? That'd be pretty awesome. Oh, he kind of does. Oh, the sabotager slams into Belle. I was not expecting that, and Splatter is still going the other way. Are we going to have a strongest engine competition between Splatter, the Sabo, and Sir Handle? Oh my goodness, and Splatter gets hit, and he falls over, and we only have the Sabo and Sir Handle left, and, well, Sabotager isn't really officially competing, so it's only Sir Handel left. So Sir Handel will take this one too, I guess. So, wow, Sir Handel 2 points in a row now. Is he going to pull a duck? If in the last competition, Duck won the first 4 rounds all in a row, so Sir Handel looks like he might be following in his footsteps. We'll see if he takes round 3 as well. Otherwise, maybe it's just an odd coincidence, but guess we'll find out. So let's go to round 3. Alright, round 3 is ready to begin. Sir Handel once again going first. Will he finally be defeated at this time round? So we got Rosie, Splatter, and now Thomas. Sir Handel crashes in his side of Splatter, and Splatter goes out. Thomas eliminates Rosie. Sir Handel manages to escape. We got some of the girls going out now, and rounds out with Charlie. Hank's Tender caught Belle, but a lady helped her out, and now Belle gets caught on Thomas, and now Lady's stuck there. So Belle comes back around and crashes Hank's Tender and Charlie out of the game. Lady's still limping around. Belle and Charlie still going strong. Will Sir Handel help Lady out or just knock her off the tracks? I'm thinking knock her off the tracks. Oh, looks like Lady's derailed, but might be taking Sir Handel down with her. Sir Handel is now stuck on the cross tracks. Belle is making her way around. Look out, Sir Handel. Oh my goodness. Belle just barrels through that. Belle, quite a big and weighty engine in Trackmaster form, so definitely not the engine you want to be in the way of. But Sir Handel had to find that out the hard way. Excuse me, and now Belle is the only one on the tracks and just kind of stuck on Lady, can't quite get through, but she still gets the point anyway, so Sir Handel won't be pulling exactly like a duck, but he could still possibly get the win or something, or maybe he can still get 2 more points, but just not consecutively. So this round 3 goes to Belle, the firefighting engine. So she is now on the board, coming after Sir Handel to take his crown, but we will see if she is able to do that or if someone else will sneak up on them. So yeah, on to round 4 we go. Alright, now into round 4, and we're going to have Belle go first after she took the last round. We got Lady following her up. There goes Charlie, the jokester. Of course, Thomas, the tank engine. Ooh, Charlie barely escaped a collision with Belle. Lady barely gets out of trouble with Thomas. So Splatter's on the track. Ooh, Thomas going after Lady again, but doesn't quite get her. Lady pushing Belle around. And Rosie rounds out the lineup. Thomas crashes into Lady as Charlie gets hit by Rosie. Oh my goodness, Hank Tender is hit by Splatter, but Splatter is derailed. We have like a bunch of crashes going on simultaneously. And Hank Tender is the last one going. Oh my goodness, we got engines scattered all over the place and at wonky angles. Charlie's just blocking the tracks. Belle's trying to move forward. Rosie and Splatter are just derailed on the cross track. Belle spinning her wheels furiously, trying to get going. And then Hank Tender in the middle of it all. And I think Hank Tender might be going. Belle's trying to do something. But it's barely much. Oh, she's kind of getting her way around. I think, yeah, Belle is kind of moving. Yeah, kind of just see her just barely going along. So I guess maybe we can give it to Belle. She is really giving it her all. Even with her front wheels off the tracks and her back wheels kind of lifted off the tracks, she is still kind of going. She's kind of stalled now on the curve. I was going to give it to Hank's Tender, but I think Belle did move like an inch or something with her front wheels off, so I guess that might be enough to get her the win, so I guess it'll have to go to Belle. Sorry, Hank's Tender. I was going to give it to you, but I think Belle actually last one moving. Good effort by Belle, so I guess she will take the point, and now is tied up with Sir Handel. It looks like it's just going to be a battle between these two. What an unlikely pairing. Who would have thought? But maybe someone else can catch up to them. We'll have to see. Round 5 is inbound. Alright, now going into the second half of this competition, we only have 2 engines on the board so far, so I'd like to see a couple more get some points if possible, but maybe it's just going to be Bell and Sir Handel fighting it out. So Bell makes it through the first cross track unharmed. Sir Handel's on his way. It looks like he might get hit by Rosie, who just barely escapes. Rosie going after Bell. Hank's Tender now getting in the mix. Bell escapes. Rosie goes down. Hank's Tender is derailed. Sir Handel crashes into Splatter. Sir Handel's out. Lady kind of gets derailed by Charlie. Splatter gets hit by Thomas. Oh my goodness, Hank's Tender and Bell coming around. Thomas kind of saves himself. Charlie blocking the track, throws Bell off. Rosie is trying to escape. Charlie blocking the tracks and throws Hank's Tender down. Oh my goodness, what a mess of a round. That was absolutely ridiculous. There is kind of collisions going on all over, engines just falling down and blocking the tracks. Rosie's trying to run off there. Thomas is on the tracks, however I don't think he was really moving. I think that was actually Hank's Tender who was last one going, but then got thrown off their rocker by Charlie, so who is blocking the track. So I think it's going to be Hank's Tender this time that takes it. Could have almost had 2 points in a row if they won the last round, and maybe they should have, I'm not quite sure, but I gave it to Bell last time, but this one, Hank's Tender, it definitely takes it. So well done, Hank's Tender now on the board. So now we got 3 in contention for the win, but we still have 2 more rounds left. Interesting to note, they're all blue. So yeah, none of the purple and pink engines have gotten points on the board yet, so see if any of them can do it in the final 2 rounds. Alright, the penultimate round, running out of time to get points on the board, so make your moves while you can. We got Hank's Tender blaring out of the gates. Thomas and Rosie follow. Charlie's next. And we got Bell. Engines just weaving in and out of each other. Pretty cool to watch. We'll see how long it lasts. And Hank's Tender has already made it around, but we still have 1 engine left to go. And okay, Charlie gets hit by Bell, but again gets toppled over by Thomas. Rosie and Lady now at it. Rosie gets taken out. We got Rosie and Charlie down so far. All the other engines still going strong. Hank's Tender pushing Sir Handel. Bell blasts through Rosie's blockage. Splatter tries to take out Lady, but ends up taking himself down. Hank's Tender is now kind of derailed. Can they get back on? Oh, Lady gets tripped up on Rosie. Oh my goodness. We got a bunch of engines. Thomas and Lady go down on the points. Sir Handel and Hank's Tender barely going. Sir Handel falls over. Hank's Tender still blocking the tracks, and it's only Bell left going. Oh, Hank's Tender's kind of moved, and now he's put himself in an even worse position. And finally, Bell gonna give him a... Oh, I thought he was gonna tip over the other way, but they're still trying to do what they can to save themselves. Oh, Bell just piles into him and finishes him off. So I think Bell pretty decisively takes that round. So wow, that was... We had like Thomas, Lady, Hank's Tender, and Sir Handel all in the line, and then they all had their front wheels off, which was kind of interesting to see. So yeah, but Bell takes that one, and that puts her in the lead with 3 points and only 1 round left. Can anyone catch up to her or take her down? We will find out. Round 7 is up to go. Alright, this is the final round now. Will anyone be able to defeat Bell? I think Sir Handel is the only one who can tie up. Will Bell get another point? Will another engine get their first point? Interesting to see. We got Bell going first, and now all the purple and pink engines on their way. And now Rosie is crashed into Splatter. Oh, Charlie is taken out by Bell, who also puts herself in jeopardy. Splatter squeezes by. Lady crashes into the side of her. Bell is finally down. So she won't be getting this final round, but she might still have the win. Hank's Tender is caught by Sir Handel, but manages to free themselves. Splatter is taken out by Lady. The Magic Railroad engines going at each other. We got Thomas, Sir Handel, Hank's Tender, and Lady. Thomas and Lady don't have any points. Sir Handel has 2, and Hank's Tender has 1. Sir Handel wins this, he might be able to go into a tiebreaker with Bell for the win, so a little bit right in on him, but we will see. Lady's going after Thomas. Thomas goes out. Lady derails and kind of blocks the track. Sir Handel's now caught. Hank's Tender crashes into the side of him. Sir Handel manages to free himself. Hank's Tender now going for a pursuit. And Lady still kind of blocking the track, so will anyone get tripped up? And it looks like they're fine. Hank's Tender now going for the back of Sir Handel, and now Sir Handel has a coal tender to accompany him. Give him extra fuel for his run. Quite interesting. Splatter's trying to let himself back on the tracks. Oh no, Hank's Tender's barely holding on, and now they're caught on the points. And they're just stalled there. So Sir Handel is the only one still going. But I guess maybe to be fair, we should let him come back around and finish off Hank's Tender if he can. I don't really see how Hank's Tender could recover from this when he's stuck on the points like that, but I will be alright with being surprised if he does so. And nope, he does not. He goes down, and Sir Handel is the last one going officially, and he's still chugging around the tracks doing a victory lap, but he shouldn't quite celebrate too soon, because now he and Belle are both tied on at 3 points, so we're gonna have to do a final tiebreaker to decide who wins it all. Alright, for our tiebreaker, we have Sir Handel on the left and Belle on the right. Both of them are on 3 points right now, so we're going to do a strongest engine battle to see who defeats the other, and will then take the point and win the whole competition. So a lot of pressure right here, so we'll see who can stand up to it and who buckles under the pressure. So Sir Handel on the left, Belle on the right. I think I already said that. So 3, 2, 1, start engines and go. And it looks like Belle is pushing Sir Handel. Sir Handel's struggling, and Belle just powers through. Again, Belle is quite a big and heavy engine in Trackmaster, so not many engines she can't tackle, I don't think. So yeah, Belle manages to defeat Sir Handel and will take the final point, so that will wrap up the tiebreaker and the competition as a whole. So let's go to the middle for a final recap and photo shoot. And the winner of Crash City Requested episode 194 is Belle, the firefighting engine. She managed to win with a total of 4 points, and there's the final scoreboard. So yeah, it was actually Sir Handel who won the first 2 rounds, and it looked like he was dominating, and then Belle came up and took the lead, and Hank's Tender managed to squeeze in a point, and then Sir Handel caught up in the final round, put them in a tiebreaker, and Belle was able to win it, so she gets the win. So congratulations, Belle. I don't think she's been in a Crash City episode for a little while, so looks like she still has what it takes to win inside her. So yeah, well done, Belle, on 4 points. Sir Handel on 3 points, very close to winning. A good effort from him. Hank's Tender managed to slip in at 1 point. Could have had 2 points if maybe it could have gone to Belle, or Hank's Tender could have gone either way, but gave it to Belle. So almost had 2 points, but finished with 1 nonetheless. And then Thomas, Splatter, Rosie, Charlie, and Lady fortunately didn't get any points, so only 3 out of 8 engines got points, which is kind of bit weird, but I think about the same happened in the last episode as well. So interesting. Sometimes a lot of engines get points on the board, and sometimes only a few. So but yeah, once again, well done to Belle for the win. So yeah, for the rest of the week, I'm not quite sure what Tuesday's video will be yet. Maybe another unboxing and review, maybe a second chance episode, or maybe something different. Not quite sure. Maybe you can decide, or maybe already decided by the time this is out. So yeah, I'm not quite sure that. But then another Crash City Requested episode on Thursday, and probably another short to finish out the week on Saturday. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what Tuesday's video will be yet, but hope you like it, whatever it is. So till next time, this is Troublesome Truck signing out. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.